What up? Pretty much, I'm DJ Apollo. Wanted to run you through kind of my home studio and how I produce some tracks, a lot of EDM tracks and hip-hop beats. I work in Michael Lane Studios, so check that out. Pretty much I kind of have like a more traditional way of going at songs sometimes where I'm a guitar player, so it's easier for me to kind of staff some of the instruments out. So, cheap plug, SoundCloud / Boy Apollo Mo, and you can see this is one song that I just released called I Just Wanna Sing, and this is in the MIDI form, so it's all in Guitar Pro 5. It's just written so I can basically get the sounds out. Basically my theory is, you know, you can throw some cool sounds and make a decent dubstep song, but if it doesn't have, if the notes aren't there, it's, you know, if it sounds good without all the growling basses and crazy synths and drum layers, then, you know, once you put it in there, it's gonna shine a lot more and pop. So this is pretty much, yeah, like I said, this is I Just Wanna Sing. It's on my SoundCloud for free download. This is in the Guitar Pro MIDI mode. Just a flat mix on everything.
I should have done that. I should have done that from the beginning. Really?
So it basically sounds very video game-like, and the drop sounds even funnier, so. You kind of get the idea. I just wanted to, I always make a solid riff and then go through, we'll resample the basses where it sounds like it needs it. Later in the song, if you'll listen, let's get through it a bit. That might be a cool song by itself. Start slowing down. It starts at 164 BPM, then it will go down to 140. And you know, trap has a lot of bleepy kind of whoopy sounds. So, you know, sounds very basic and chill. And basically I will take the sounds and put the sub hits into 808s or anything, you know, bring back the guitar. It's an actual guitar riff. So we'll just cut that out because, you know, it's MIDI. So bring up the real file where I gotta add in actual instruments. This right here is a tool that I use a lot in my home studio. In Michael Lane Studios, I use I believe, I don't know if it's M Audio, don't quote me on that, but it's a Q49 MIDI controller, so I have actual 49 keys, makes it easier. This just makes it easier to kind of, I'll play a lot of my sub bass on it and add little effects and touches. So basically when I put it into Ableton, it comes out, obviously comes out sounding a lot better. I have to resample all of the MIDI into different basses, mix it in right, and then that's where a lot of the fun comes from, the magic happens. So pretty much I'll run through you a little part, and then I'll show you what I did to the trap section to make it a little bit cooler for you producer heads who might want to know a couple little, maybe not secrets, but stuff that I know. So this is about kind of in the middle of the song. This is mixed and mastered. I'll skip it to the part for the track. Now this is where it slows down. So hear, it's not just a normal, this synth, that synth is a synth that's playing earlier in the song as a lead. So when the drop approached, I opened up the sampler, and you could come on a little bit closer and you might be able to see this, but bring in Ableton sampler. I use Ableton Live 9, just about everything. So we'll take that and we'll just take this part of the synth earlier, and we'll put it in on a new little sampler we just made. So I'm just gonna throw in a little synth sample that I use. We'll take sampler and we'll drop it here. So then we have this. What I do is I go into the pitch oscillator and mess with the pitch envelope a little bit. I'll go into filters. I'll make the pitch the filter envelope. We'll go into our odds. I had one synth earlier in the song. My solo synth. And then it was originally made in Ableton Sampler, so what I did was brought it in. Then later in the song, it has a pitch envelope behind it in a very dry mix. And Ghost Notes, which I choose Guitar Pro to use because it gives it a kind of a pseudo delay. So pretty much I just took the synth, put it in here, which this sample just ended up, it was just a beep. See, now we can do all kinds of things with it. Yeah, there's a million different types of things you could really do with it. And it all depends on the sound that you sample in there too, so go ahead and delete that. And then I'll show you a little one that is on my SoundCloud I'd like you to check out. Moving over to my Apple here, which I have it to a Zoom H4. I use it just as a sound, another sound card, so it runs this a little bit easier. I have this hooked up to my baby, which is the Novation Launchpad S, perfect for Ableton Live. On this I run Ableton Live 9. On my MacBook I run Ableton Live 9 Launchpad Edition. So don't have as many options, but it works a little bit better with the way I sample. So I'll show you a quick little preview of something we're working on. I got a mixtape coming out with Michael Lane Media. I'll be touring this summer, so please check it all out if you can. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. This is a new one that is not released yet, but here you go. It's a lot of rendered samples I've done live playing. Nameless yet, but I'll be rapping on this along with a rapper named HP Lyrical Omen from LA. Check him out as well. see, there'll be a lot of rapping, a lot of vocal work on it. I layer a lot of vocals and sing while I rap, like a wannabe Bone Thugs. That's a banger. I can feel the sub blowing my leg hair off. Pretty much, I'll give you a little preview that is not done yet. Nobody's heard it. Selena Gomez. Hate her or love her, but she makes some cool songs. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you a little part of this one, and then I'll give you a little glimpse into my Hopsin remix, which is getting a lot of attention on SoundCloud. So. So a remix of the song B.E.A.T.